All right. Well, it's 9:01. I like people being on time. I love this. So text it every single one of you guys. Glad Tom is on here. See a
Hey,
friend in the
Daniel, I've got
background. How are
Amber
you?
sitting next to me. I'll change my name. Amber is a new agent. She's interviewing with our friends Keller Williams, with a local competitor here, and Anthony Lamacchia, all great companies, but she's checking out our culture. Say hello, Amber.
Hi, Amber. How are you? Yes, welcome.
She's just listening in. She's listening in
No
today,
worries.
all right?
No
Just to
worries.
see what a day in the life of a real estate agent is.
All right. Well, for those that can turn on their cameras, turn them on. If you're running around, don't worry. Well, I appreciate you guys getting on the call. This is our We Huddle every Monday morning. And, we talk about kind of our mindset, just like getting back into the grind, right? We had our weekend. If you're in the commercial real estate, we had our 2 days of kind of a break, but we are never in our break if you own your own business. So I texted everyone today, and, one of the texts I talked about was, what are we doing to be a better partner, right? When you're doing this career of real estate, you are your own owner, right? You have to have that same mentality. And when we created this partnership, are you a partner or are you an agent, right? You have to have that mind shift of you are a partner. You are bringing something to the table. What is it, right? We all have different gifts and talent, and that's what we're creating. EXP is just a platform, right? Like an Amazon platform, like an Uber platform, right? But it's up to us how we want to run our organization. That's why it is called what it's called, right? And if you don't have that mindset of being a partner, then you're just an agent. And you can go to any platform, any company out there, but you're always just going to be an agent. But with this opportunity that we have, we are a partner. You take the reins of how you want to run this partnership, right? And when you look at that every day, I mean, if you think about that constantly every day, how can I give back to the table to be a better partner? And you're just going to see how it's going to change, because you have the opportunity to change it, not Calvin or myself, right? That's not what it's about. So I just want you guys to think about that as we, continue on. And, so want to kind of share some wins, right? Let's start with Colin. And I'll come back to you, Amber and Tom.
All right. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I mean, the win for me is, you're doing something that you love and you're surrounding with the people that you can trust, right? That's the win for me. And I mean, past week it's just been a little bit tough for me, but as time goes, is everything gonna get better and better? Especially people like in my team, like Daniel, Calvin, Judy, everyone in my team is very supportive. When we talk about business, personal life, everything. I mean, that's the big win for me. That's all I can ask for.
All right, thanks. Judy, you're next.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh, hi, good morning. I'm driving. Let's see. A win for me this morning was just my daughter's first day of school. So just sending her off. So that was it was good.
That's good. All right. Josh Coe, any wins?
Okay, yes, good morning. I did get a listing signed of a 2-2 condo in Arlington, smack in the restaurant row. So for anybody who wants to buy a condo or know of anyone, it's $239,900, and the seller is also going to be buying a home. So
like
that's a good win. So
it's a win-win. It's a win-win.
Yes, I actually want to just add to what you said. It's about
sabihin or what else, like.
Sorry.
That's right.
Okay, so I want to add to your comment earlier, Daniel, about we partners, because through EXP Commercial Saturday meeting that Jim Wong, our EXP Commercial President, he adds a lot of value, right, for entrepreneurs. So I'll fill you in on what's going on later on, but the connections that he offers through EXP Commercial, EXP Build, Tom, Trong, it's mind-boggling. That's the only word I can say. So it's up to us to take it and run. Yeah, it's too much to do. I wish I was younger like most of you. Thank you.
Well, you have a wealth of knowledge and you can give back to the table. So I appreciate it, Josh.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Rick Davis.
There we go. All right, I think I'm unmuted now. Big win. So I walked the new Studio USA We Studio on Saturday with contractors. And then Daniel gave me the green light that I have no restrictions. So crossing our fingers that everything gets underway pretty quick. And then yesterday I actually added another photographer. It was actually my first photographer probably 7 or 8 years ago. Howie Lee, she is technically better than me on the photography side, and she's great with people. So she's Vietnamese, and so she'll plug right into the editors and everything that I have overseas as well. So it's like I'm so fired up for 2024 that it is unbelievable. And I'm over here right now ordering soundproofing for the walls at the new place, right around the corner, basically from Engfest HQ. I think it's less than 2 miles. So lots going on. Very excited.
Right. Yes, excited. Thank you, Rick. Calvin, are you able to speak? If not, we're going to move on. Hua.
Yeah, I don't have anything much, but I did the competition with Kristen. I lost 21 pounds. He lost 29 pounds. Well, I mean, it's good to know about my partner because he created a strategy and he followed that, and I'm glad I'm partnered with him. So I take care of my own. He take care of his own to make us be successful.
It's very important to have an accountability partner, whether it's health, whether it's business, whether it's personal life. Just find that partner. Well, I'm glad that you and Hua and Christian have connected, so Kathy can do her own thing and Kathy can find her accountability partner too. So that's good. All right, Michael Hill. I know your mic's not working, right? Just give us a thumbs up that you're ready to go rock and roll. All right, that's good. We can do some sign language. All right, we got Aaron, Coach Aaron. What's going on, man?
Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. So I think for me, it feels really good to have the support of yourself, Daniel, as well as Calvin. We had that lunch last week with some level setting. A positive that came out of that meeting was Raul does want to list with us the home in California. I don't even know the possibility of what that would look like, listing a home in California, and he also already has a buyer. So that's why I was calling you on Saturday, Daniel, because I don't know what it looks like to actually lease to own when you already have a buyer. Is there a listing agent even needed? But, I think the relationship we have with Roman Reyes has been good. I have a person right now that's already approved for the SBA, just trying to find them the appropriate space for a jerk chicken catering business. So I would say I don't want to get too long-winded here, but having the support that I've had so far as I'm, scratching the surface and learning the business and learning the intricacies of what it is to be a commercial broker, I feel like I'm, with a really strong team, and I'm just continuing to plug away.
Yeah. So if you give us a call and, we don't answer, you can always text us or leave us a voicemail or leave us a message on the chat in your text. So you don't have to wait till today to go over that, because in case I missed a call, because I could have answered that by really quickly, like, hey, we can find a partner, do the paperwork. If he has ready a buyer, he doesn't have to charge so much on the listing side, but at least we can give because no matter what, he needs to have a person to do the paperwork to represent him. So we can find somebody there. Tom has an organization in LA. We have people there as well. We can make those connections. So if that's what your client wants to do. and that's an option we can give them. All right.
Yeah, I need to get that squared away in the next 2 days. So
Yeah, we'll do it today. Well, after this call, let's connect. All right, Ernesto, what's going on? Hola.
Hi guys, good morning. Here with the baby today. One of our big wins, we're working on a client right now. She wants to open a taqueria close to either McKinney, Plano, or Allen, Texas. She's looking for a 1,500 to 2,000 square feet space. We're also working with another client trying to find an auto dealership. He already has a dealer, but they wanted to expand a little bit, got more visibility from the highways. So he's trying to look for that in forward. We also have an interview with she's going to be an assistant for Gabi. It's going to be offshore, bilingual, and she knows a lot of transaction coordinator. So I believe it's going to help a lot with our business. It's going to help a lot with like automating the business, trying to not be that like a little bit hand off the wheel, you know. So yeah, that's our big win for this week. Yeah, and we're waiting for offers in our flip. So if anybody has a buyer, if anybody wants to make content on a property in McKinney, Texas, you guys are welcome. Let me know. I can let you in so you can record some content in there.
All right, great, Ernesto and Gabby. So they're getting a transaction coordinator. They're leveling up their business. You know, I see a lot of top producers, not in our company, just anywhere, any top producer. If they don't have a transaction coordinator, if they don't have assistants, how are they going to invest in their business? So think about that. You have to invest in your business if you really want to grow, right? And you know, yes, you have to have a budget. So planning out your 2024. What is your goal? What does the budget look like if you had someone helping? And then what other hours that is taking away, right? And then you can you're because we only have 24 hours in a day, right? Of course, some of it's for sleep. Tom doesn't sleep. Christian doesn't sleep. So, but anyways, let's go, Nancy. Tell us some
Hey,
wins.
Daniel, let me jump in on that.
Yes.
I think it's
Yes.
really important because it's on topic. Good morning, everybody. What Daniel just said there, having a transaction coordinator and finding leverage is going to be what I'm going to be talking about at the end here. But as relates to having a transaction coordinator, here's something for you to, some food for thought, okay? 5.5 years ago, when I saw EXP, I had hit the ceiling of what I thought was my earnings capacity without having to kill myself and work around the clock, okay? I only want to work 40, at most 50 hours a week. And back then, 5.5 years ago, that's exactly what I was doing. And I was earning, let's call it about $350,000 combined, $350,000 between my real estate sales business, my real estate flipping business, my Airbnb business. And that was it without leverage. This is not accounting my team sales and the agents that's on my team. Well, since then, since I've been coached by Scott Lewis and Rob Flick and everybody else, everyone has TCs. Today, we have 3 full-time transaction coordinators who work around the clock. And that's why Daniel says what he says. You guys don't think I sleep. I get a lot of sleep, but my transaction coordinators, I call them my executive assistants, they literally work around the clock. 8-hour shifts, 3 shifts, that's 24 hours, 24/7. And when I add up, and I pay a lot for my TCs, by the way, they average about $6.50 per hour. Most TCs, you can get them for $4, $4.50 an hour. But I pay $6.50 because they're part of our team, they're family, right? I take care of their families and they take care of me. When I add all that up, that's just about $45,000 a year. Now I'm sharing this, again, not to brag, but I went from $350,000 to 3x to over $1 million a year. And here's the good thing. I still work just 40 to 50 hours a week, but I've tripled my income. Does that make sense? Leverage. And when you break down the math, it only costs $6.50 per hour, but you know, you guys are worth something. You're worth at least $30 an hour. If you're worth $30 an hour and you can hire someone for $10 an hour, you just you have an unfair advantage because you get more work done in the day. It is totally untrue that we only have 24 hours in a day. I have 96 hours in a day compared to you guys with those agents who only have 24 because I have 3 other people working for me. Does that make sense? Back to you, Daniel.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you for the notes. Appreciate that. So Nancy, share some wins. You've been active this week. I've been seeing you a couple times.
Yeah, I think the more I attend the events of EXP, the more I want to attend because you get so many connections and you hear so many things you've never heard, such as last week, I went to that high-end flip events. And that one, from that one, I know so many people, they are doing creative finance in such a high interest risk market. That creative finance that has subject to, that's really helpful because I have many investors, but because of the high interest, that stop them. I think that's very important if we attend more events of our EXP. And another thing is, good thing, I have a China buyer, and he already commit to buy one, but we are in the process because for those international buyer, they may need some POA or some visa, some setup, but we just try to solve all the problem for him because he's a good example, and I have something and someone else similar like him. And I think right now, many local people, they thought it's so expensive because they already seen so many previous price. But for international buyer, they don't know previous price. They still think Dallas is quite affordable comparing to California. So that's why I want to do more video and to attract more out of state buyer. That's what I want to contribute today. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. And understanding the market, right? Understanding the cost, understanding what the future is and the economics and things like that. So just make sure you do you're doing educational videos. That's all you're doing. So, all right, that's good. Lucia, glad to see you on today.
Good morning. Good morning. So wins, I have a closing today, an investor client. We actually scheduled to have 2 closings this week. So the value of working with investors. I have a feeling that the second one's going to just be delayed because of HOA docs, but that's a definite win. I also completed the application and training to be an EXP mentor. We got that under my belt, so we're going to start that process. Our daughter is, it's a blessing to have her home for like a week and a half. We take her back tomorrow. So one of the things for me is that after doing that training, I created a schedule where I can write, because I'm more of a writer than putting it on my phone. So, you know, last week's was not as full as I would have liked, but my quality of time with my daughter was more full. And you know, that's something that means a lot to me. So the big thing for me is just because I didn't complete this 10X or whatever it's called, 8-10 a week, I can still get back on the horse today and keep going.
Thank you. So Alicia, you know, you capped pretty early in EXP. Are you looking to try an icon? Is that your goal?
Most definitely. You know, I think my timing of moving into also doing commercial, I took my eye off the ball on my residential business. So I think it's going to be a struggle to icon this year. I would love to, you know, I've got the goal.
Well, let's get all the people who are trying to icon this year or who have icon. And I would like to create a group to keep you guys accountable because you guys can do it. Anna Cantu wants to. Lena just icon second time. I think Gabriel's on his icon as well. on his second one.
That'd be great.
So, and you know, so we just all our top producers that are iconic. I need to put you guys together because you guys need to figure out like how are you getting there? What else are you doing to make it? If you need a few more lease deals or stuff, just got to do it. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great because I think my year is January.
Okay. Well, let's get there.
That's great. Thank you for that.
All right. Laura, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up? What's up? Okay. Good morning, guys.
Share some wins. What's the weather up in Wisconsin?
Today's rainy. Today's rainy. It's 60 degrees. We haven't had rain for probably a couple of months now. So
how many degrees did you say?
60. 60s
Oh
today.
man. Oh man.
I'm a jury. Yeah. But it's good. It's good. Some wins. I had a closing last week. I should have another one this week. Working towards that. And then I did also do a back to school giveaway this weekend. So gave a lot of supplies away to children going back to school. Yeah, just grinding and happy to be on the call and see what everybody's up to. So
thank you, Laura. Appreciate giving back. And those things like that, back to school giveaways, right? What are you doing to level up your business, to market yourself, to be a better entrepreneur, to be known in the community? You know, great example. Thank you, Laura. Joel, what's going on, man?
Good morning, everyone. So I guess win for this week, kind of decided to put a project together, a series of events that are gonna maybe one this year, but I definitely been working on the schedule for next year. And I shared that with Judy Ratsamy at the last time that I saw her. So I'm excited to kind of finish putting that together and then sharing it with the group. And then that's pretty much it. Kind of been working on that. Just kind of getting ready for next year and get more exposure as a commercial lender. I think I want to focus on that instead of residential lending. But that's going to be the goal for the rest of 2023 and 2024.
Okay, appreciate it. Well, you know, plan out your week, plan out your year, finish up 2023. We're not over yet. And 2024, yes, we need to start planning things, getting our calendar aligned, duplicating what we did in 23, making it better in 2024. So let's work on that together. So Tia, are you able to speak? Share some wins. If not, we're gonna move on.
Sorry, I'm driving.
No worries. Share some wins, Alex.
Just sitting with you guys it's a win.
Awesome. I love hearing that. Just absorbing all the wins, right? So you're gonna win this week. Yeah. That's good. Thank you. Kathy, what's going on, Kathy? Oh, go ahead, Alex. If not, Kathy, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, hi everybody. So I'm excited for this week. I'm finalizing some stuff, also working on a commercial lease for a nail salon, meeting them up today, finalizing that, and then have 2 residential clients I'm putting under contract. And then also you were talking about TC. I was trying to look for a TC, and then I end up helping her trying to get her real estate license and her friend, and she's going to end up joining our team. They finish all 180 hours within 1 week, and then they're about to take their exam. So they're going to be joining us very soon to help me with everything that I'm doing right now. And then also while I was on the plane, I met a couple real estate agents. And so it's just building rapport. I mean, everywhere I go, I always meet people and talk about the opportunity basically, and just sharing everything. So excited about that.
Yes, it's exciting to share something that's good, and you know, really not about EXP, really about what our group is about, right? This is this entrepreneurial club that we're creating together, and that's exciting to share. I mean, that's why I'm fired up every day to share what we're doing. So appreciate it.
Exactly.
All right, Robin, are you able to speak?
Good morning.
Morning.
A win that I have is I've been working with a restaurant client for the past month or so. And we put in 3 requests for proposals So hopefully we'll be securing the first space within the next couple of weeks, and then we can start working on their second space for their second location. And then another win is I helped start a group in Dallas called WIMPA Dallas, and we will be having another group in Fort Worth, and our first meeting will be in September with more details to come.
What's the acronym?
WIMPA is Women in Multifamily Association. It is a organization to help women learn how to invest in multifamily, including syndications.
Perfect.
I'm actually a part of that group. It's a great group.
Absolutely.
That's good. And then I know that there's an industrial for women as well. The iWire, I think Courtney and the others ladies started a industrial women's group as well. So in real estate.
Yes, she has a iWire, and then there's also for ladies that are in commercial real estate. There is a ladies in CRE meetup that happens in Dallas, Fort Worth, and throughout the Metroplex. I do suggest anyone that isn't able to get involved, get involved.
Yep. Yeah, just get plugged in and try to check them out, right? If it's not the right group to fit, go to the next one. There's plenty out there. Main thing is you're trying to, meet with other people, check out other associations and groups so you can, stay plugged in. And Robin has been great because she's also a commercial mentor. So any updates on EXP commercial or new tools and things like that, she's a great resource as a partner for me, because sometimes I miss I can't make all the events or all the announcements, and Robin is a great resource. So if anything, Robin also lets us know in our group chats and things like that. I appreciate it. Ella, share some wins. I know you got a Mac. That's a win.
Yeah, that's a win for me. I know it's not a lot, but I'm just happy I did that. Yeah, that I bought my own MacBook with the money that I saved. Yeah, I'm just happy with that.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate Ella. You've been with us almost 2 years, I believe now. And Ella's also on Tom and Nurse's huddle in the morning, just with their other executive assistants. And same thing. Ella is our executive assistant for our group for We Partners. Really grateful for you for helping us and just keeping us organized. I know that there's a lot of things going on, and yes, Calvin and I need to invest in a second person to also work together so you guys can collaborate as well. All right, we got Sylvia from Fresno. What's going on, Sylvia? Are you able to speak?
Yeah, good morning, everyone.
Share some wins.
My win is I'm here, and then I was excited for the Monday hurdle. So yeah, this is part of my win today.
That's good. I hope that text didn't wake you up at 5 a.m.
No,
California time.
No.
All right, I appreciate. All right, we have another person, Laura. If not, we'll go to Shala.
Yeah, hey, good morning, everyone. Just a couple of wins for me is setting some meetings for this week for referrals for commercial business. So I will share with you all how that pans out.
All right, thank you, Shala. Charles Swanberg, our industrial specialist out in California.
Hey, sorry I couldn't get in a little earlier, but hey, it's just always great to be here. Great to be motivated when I see that calendar, update going. Hey, you got to get on this meeting early. But got a small team in California. Got some leases signed up, and we've got a 7-unit, flex space opportunity that we're going for a listing presentation on. They're asking about 40 on it, so it's a good opportunity. Anyway, great to be here. Hi, Tom. Hi, Sylvia.
Thank you.
Glad to see you here, Charles. What a surprise. I'm glad I came on this call today.
Yeah. And I'll be, I think we have a EXP commercial kind of a meetup at James' office.
You got a SoCal thing going on.
Yeah. And then I've got the step. So I got the step and repeat still, Daniel, of course, in my garage. I'll bring it actually. Maybe I can leave it up. Thanks.
Thank you. All right, Judy, you spoke earlier. Is there anything you want to add to?
So just planning ahead for the rest of next year, whoever is planning on throwing events, please ping myself, Daniel, Ella, or Calvin, so we can go ahead and get those dates on the calendars. and get the calendar updated for next year. So I know Joel is working on that and he's solidifying some dates. Anybody else, just please send us a message.
Yes. If you don't like how I operate last minute, please get the calendar updated quickly so we don't do things last minute. I'm a very high I. I'm a last minute guy. So if you don't like it, then don't get something done, right? That's how you get it done. So get things planned out, talk to Judy, put it on the calendar, talk to Ella, get the flyer ready. Tom, his team is welcome to, help us as well to get things set up. So, all right, Tom, you want to close us out?
I have a question. I have a
yes,
question.
Nancy. Yes, Nancy.
Sorry, I forgot to ask. I have a client from California, and he's looking for 40,000 to 50,000 temporary warehouse in Dallas area. And second, he wants to buy land to build a warehouse, but he asked me, do we have extension for the land? Need to keep somewhere they cannot build a warehouse for a land in DFW area. I don't know if he got that from California.
There's restrictions on zoning, right? So you have to understand the zoning, and you can see pockets where industrials are being built. We can go over it with you in a little bit more detail.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Nancy. Yeah, Tom, let's close it out.
All right, I'll close it out. Good morning, everybody. So, let's think about this. Let's think about who we are as sales professionals, as human beings, as a parent, as a friend, as a spouse, and all of it, right? Just us living life. Think about how successful we've been, and think about our failures. And so today, my message is you've got to. Once you learn leverage, once you figure out leverage, you begin to cut through your personal limitations. Let me say that once again. Once you find leverage, or once you use leverage, you begin to cut through your personal limitations. What does that mean? We all have our strengths. We all have our weaknesses. And if we've learned to leverage our weaknesses by finding other people to fill in the gap, and if we learn to enhance our strengths and magnify it by getting out and speaking and teaching and sharing about our strengths, then we begin to thrive, right? When you study your past, you can design your future. So ask yourself these questions as we hang up here. What's held you back? What are your limitations? Then find leverage. Get other people to help you with your weaknesses. And once you find leverage, you start to create personal and financial freedom. Then you will really have an exit strategy. And that exit strategy doesn't necessarily mean retirement and stopping working, because I'm never going to stop working. But the exit strategy to me is having the ability to live my life each and every day the way I want to live it, without stress of time to do the things I want to do with my family and my friends, stress of money to do the things I want to do that require money, right? So that was my message for everyone today, is find leverage so you can cut through your personal limitations. As an example, I've been working with one of my tier ones. She's going through cancer. It's horrible, but she's fighting it, and she's fighting it, and she's fighting it. She can't drive because she has seizures, potential for seizures, and that would be a danger to her, of course, and many others. And she started, for the past couple of 3-4 weeks, retracting from real estate, and she can't do anything else. And I was able to finally figure that out and says, wait a minute, you understand that in this platform, you don't have to physically drive and do showings to be a successful real estate agent. You can work the phones, you can work the Zoom calls, you can work emails, you can work text, social media, all this stuff, and leverage with someone who can be a showing agent, someone who can do open houses, someone who can do the physical work, but you've got the relationships. And I hope that I broke through with her and gave her hope again, gave her a sense of being, gave her a sense of being important, that yes, she's fighting this horrible thing, but she doesn't have to give up on life, that we're here to support her. And as soon as she understood that, we started doing showings. We wrote an offer yesterday for her, and the team jumped in. Of course, she's doing the referral fees, splitting commissions and stuff, but 50% or 75% or 25% of something is better than 100% of zero. And that's because she found leverage. You guys, does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. So kind of updates on dates, what we're doing every Thursday and Fridays right now for the next 6 more weeks. We have our coaching bill pipes at the office. We have our Zoom as well. You can hop on during those times on Thursday and Fridays. Thursdays at 11 o'clock Central Time. Fridays is 11:30 Central Time. It's just about an hour each. We also have things saved in our Dropbox, so you can walk in and hop into those things. If you don't know what I'm talking about, let us know. Text us. Another thing is what we're happening is September, right? We're trying to, in Texas, we're trying to do our Texas Dash. Right now, Dallas and Houston are confirmed. Austin, we need some other partners to step up. Debbie Tran is going to be out that week. So we can just do Dallas and Houston to make big events. Tom is trying to fly in, and we would love to connect anyone that wants to be part of that Texas Dash event. Please let us know so we can coordinate driving, coordinate events, coordinate partners, giving back, and having a speaker panels, speakers speaking at this event. So, all right, let me know if anything is going on. I think this week in Dallas, Thursday, our partner Yoshi and his partners in the multifamily are doing their investor meetup at the Colony. Please promote that, invite other people. We haven't done a happy hour thing with the team. If we can leverage one of the partners events where we can meet up that way, we can just do that. If you guys feel a need to meet at the office and do an event, please let me know. But I need to leverage you guys, right? Leverage you guys to come up with the idea. So I'm also stress-free from also planning more events, because I know that's stressful for Judy when she sees the calendar, so many things going on. So leverage, right? Leverage our time wisely as we continue to finish up 2023. Let's plan ahead for 2024. If we want to do a client appreciation event, let's figure out how that would look like, because we have a large organization, right? When you have a team of just 20 doing a client appreciation, a few hundred people there. But when you have over 150 plus, what does that look like? How do we manage that? So one takeaway before we get off the call is, what does your organization, what would it look like if you had a team of 100 people in your organization? How are you managing that? How are you connecting with them, right? You see the struggles that I go through, what I'm doing to be with 100, plus, right? How can you improve on that? So just imagine yourself with 100 people in your organization. How are you managing that, right? You look at Tom, over 1,200 plus, right? How is he managing that? Right. And it's really that elite group of people of 100. So same thing with you guys. Think about that this week. Think about how it's going to look like, and give back to the table what your thoughts are. All right. So you guys have a great Monday. It's ready 9:40, 10 minutes over our time. Appreciate you guys getting on today. You guys are our partners, and it's a blessing to see you guys on the call. All right. See you guys next week.